Hello again. It's been a while since I've recorded one of these. I really try to record when I'm inspired to share something. Originally, my plan was to record something every day or record 2 or 3 things some days so I could post every day. But I've really come to the conclusion for me that when I've downloaded information, when I have a thought to share, that's when I'm going to record these things. And today, I was inspired to talk about pain is not passion. You can have passion for people, things, concepts in your life. You can be inspired to want to do things, to want to spend time with somebody. But if you're feeling pain, that's not the result of passion. Pain stems from resistance. Perhaps, you had a relationship with somebody, and now that it's broken up, you feel pain, you feel hurt, you feel anger. That's not because of your passion. That's because of your resistance to the fact that things have moved on and you don't want them to move on. Passion doesn't generate pain. Now you can take that pain and it can inspire you, because in the process of healing that pain, in the process of putting that pain behind you, releasing that resistance and accepting what is the now and not what you wish it to be, you can use that energy and that can empower you to do other things. And also, it empowers you because you're no longer being held back. You no longer have resistance, and so you no longer are losing energy to resisting what is. The same thing with art, hobbies. You have a passion to do something, but then when you do it, and it doesn't turn out like you want, or doesn't turn out like you like, or perhaps the reviewers don't see it as positive as you do, and you feel pain, that's not your passion causing the pain. That's your resistance to accepting the reality as it is and trying to impose your own desired reality on it. Having passion about something and having somebody not recognize your passion, or not accept your passion, or not understand your passion, that can generate anger, frustration, and pain. But if you release it and just accept what is, and this doesn't mean that you can't change things, but you still have to be true to your passion. If your passion is artwork, then draw and do the artwork. If there are people who don't like it, that is fine. Not everybody's going to like everything that we do. But don't let their lack of acceptance cause you to get angry or frustrated. Don't let the reality that not everybody's going to like your artwork cause you pain because you think everybody's going to like it. Instead, do the artwork you're called to do. Draw the pictures that you're called to do and release them, and let those that enjoy it, and let those that don't. If you're an artist, your call is to produce art. Your call is not to make everybody like you. If you write a novel, not everybody may like your novel. If they do, great. If they don't, that's great too, because you produced this work. You coalesced your passion into this novel. And don't let somebody else's non-acceptance of it cause you anger, frustration, and don't experience pain because in your mind you pictured everybody enjoying it. And they don't. Don't let your passion, and let it inspire you to do the work and create what you need to create. But bear in mind that it's your passion to do this, and you're called to create. And embrace that creation. Don't embrace the, when you release the item, release it knowing that it is what it is, and you're confident and you believe in what you did. Don't have an expectation of how it's going to be received. Or if you do have an expectation, that's fine, but also be willing to accept the reality of the situation. The same thing with love. You may love somebody. Somebody may love you. And you may spend forever together and have a happily ever after. Or things may change and it may be a romance of a lesser duration. But your passion for this person, your desire to be with this person, well, that is real. The pain that you feel because the situation has changed and you're not receiving the desired outcome you expected, release it. In our society, we often have some unhealthy attachments and relationships, to relationships. If at first they say no, try again. We don't want to wear down the resistance. We do want to be honest. We do want to have a connection. We do want to tell people how we feel. But we also need to respect that other people are individuals too. And you may feel passionate about this person, and this person may temporarily feel passionate about you, but it doesn't mean it's going to last forever. It might not. But the most important thing you can do is be the best you can be. Take care of yourself mentally and physically as far as, being the best you can be, and understand that there's nothing personal. Everybody wants to make rejection personal. In reality, it's not personal, it's just honest. If somebody comes up to me and says, hey, do you want to go on a date? And for whatever reason, I don't. It's not personal that I say no. It's being honest. And if I ask somebody out, hey, would you like to go out? And they say no, we don't click, or I don't fall within the paradigm of what they're looking for or whatever, I could sulk and pout and say, well, if they only knew me, boy, they'd know what they are missing. But the reality is, they are being honest and telling me that no, they're not interested. And so I accept that. How often are we shown in a lot of the romantic movies of the 80s how we have to change in order to become what the other person wants, and by us changing, then they'll fall in love with us. I honestly believe sincere change comes from within, from a desire to change. I believe, and has been my experience, this is me, that when you try to change for somebody else, the change isn't lasting, and the change can lead to resentment. Because then in the back of your head, you're constantly thinking, if only they realized how much I had done for them. So, it's more important to be honest. Be honest. Follow your passion. Say and do things that are honest and true and inspire you. And accept the fact that not everybody is you. You're an individual. You're unique. And don't let your desire to change reality, your desire to wish for a different outcome, to turn your passion into an attempt to change yourself for somebody else. Change yourself for yourself. Be the best you can be. Be the happiest you can be. But don't change yourself because you think somebody else will like you that you like you for who you are, and the right people are going to come into your life. Don't let your resistance to what is happening and what is going on now turn into anger, pain, and frustration, because it's not the way you wanted it.